Please take some quiet time and some space to enjoy this guided Hisbonenus Parsha meditation for Parshas Pinchas. Close your eyes and gather your thoughts. Make room within to be misboinen, to contemplate with your mind's eye and explore a guided tour of creation, where we came from and where we're going, and how to get there with a smile. Imagine the reality beyond division. Imagine back to the very beginning and a little before. How before the world was created, the will to create and sustain all of life, to reign over them and be in relationship with them, was contained in potential within the infinite light of Hashem that was all that existed. Subsumed and integrated into his singularity, like a ray of illuminated light was subsumed in the luminary before it was emanated. Now let's trace the journey of this infinite will to create and sustain all life as it is gradually actualized. The emanating of this light as it protracts downward through a gradual spiritual evolution, gradually unfolding and congealing, activating all of life into existence along the way. Travel alongside as it telescopically extends through a chain of spiritual causalities that are the root of the concept of time itself. From the most sublime and rarefied until the most solid and defined. And animating all manner of shimmering life forms in between. Until finally, out of the apparently formless, pure energy of what preceded it, the gross substantiality of this physical world we occupy is created. Perceiving itself as somethingness out of nothingness. Witness how this will for life, this ray of light, seems to have tragically fallen from its former glory of being integrated into the infinite light, and has, at this point, now succeeded in creating a stubborn world that appears to defy the will that created it. A world that displays a darkness that seems to overshadow the light that forms it. A world whose division and disharmony distract from the oneness that underlies it. Now what? Is this it? Is this where it ends? Enter your neshama, your equally divine soul, who too has traveled a parallel harrowing journey from its root in the sublime heights of the infinite light above, and descending all the way down into the grips of your bodily ego. Into your animal soul, whose primal bestial impulses are the very heart of this fleshly world. Allow yourself to honor your neshama's journey and acknowledge how it has been affected by its integration into the body. Does your soul now succumb to your ego's rigid definition of its own existence, with strictly defined parameters that deny all chance for growth? Have you forgotten that you are a soul altogether? Do you now contribute further to the divisiveness of this world with petty insecurities and competitiveness, vainly marking out your turf of infinity? Have you come to take your own existence a bit too seriously? It's time to let in a ray of hope, to tap into your soul's sense of mission, propelled by the will for life, and find the meaning in all of this. Make room for the belief, the firm conviction, how this entire descent into the denseness of this world was ultimately for the sake of a more epic ascent, so that even the individual substance of yourself and the world can be re-included in the infinite light, so that it too has a space in infinity. It is therefore high time to now lighten up, to seriously lighten up, to undo the heaviness of being created from nothingness into somethingness, because it's so overrated. To deconstruct creation and unravel your sense of substantiality back into nothingness. Sense yourself ascending back into your source within the infinite light. But not with a fetched tenseness, but with a lightness and laughter. See yourself as the embodiment of the Leviathan that Hashem created for entertainment to laugh with. Leviathan asher yatzata l'sachak boi. The Leviathan that you formed to laugh with. The Leviathan in the sense of v'yulvu alecha, and the boy bound to you, to reconnect and laugh heartily together with Hashem, but at yourself. To cease to take yourself so seriously. To entertain and gladden Hashem with the novelty of turning all of reality on its head, deconstructing His creation and transcending yourself. Kol balei sher yotzim basher. All animals that possess a chain can go out on Shabbos with a chain. This can be read, Kol balei shir yotzim bashir. All masters of song, yotzim, go out of their limitations and transcend themselves with a song of joy and laughter. See yourself joyously ascending and transcending back into the infinite light, about which is said, Oiz v'chedva b'mkoimai. Strength and joy is in His place. This dynamic is expressed most potently in the korbanos, the sacrificial offerings, where the animal soul would ascend in a flame up to its source, accompanied by a song of ascent, a song of joy. The mystery of korbanos, sacrifices, ascends to the mystery of Ein Sof, to the mystery of infinity.